Hello everyone and welcome back to the TechStack channel. So in the last tutorial we saw how we can get the data with the help of API with different tools. So now right now we are going to explore how we can post this data to the APIs. So just I will run this one and I have this data. So when you check here now I have only the user ID is the file. So now I will post the data. So still we are not using any credentials or nothing. It's a plain text and we are using that. So I will keep this method as the post and I need to update the body. So here I'm using this raw text, so you can use JSON whatever it may be. So right now I'm using this raw text and here you can see this text, so whatever it means you can use. And this is the my stuff, so I have given this one and here I give this user ID as 777 and I given this mail address and role is the I will change. So I change this role and I put this data. So these are my sample data. So right now we have this only 5 items are there. So when I hit this one, so it will add one more thing and we can check that. So before that, let's go back to here and we'll see. So here I have this data, so I will just refresh. So still it have, I mean, it has the existing, I mean, old data is available. So now I will hit this one and we can see this test message as user added successfully. So when I refresh this, so it got added, the user ID is 777. So on the role, whatever the stuff is there, not the similar kind of existed data. So it added the new line of this data. So now I will run this the same thing here. I will just remove and I will add this here. And when I go downside, you can see this user ID is having this. The same thing when I go and check, this is my database as of now, just assume that. So when I open this, so here it got added. So I will remove, I will delete this one and I will add one more time. So let's keep it in open. Maybe we'll try whether it will add or not. We'll try that. So let me give the post and I will send this. Okay, internal server because it should not be in open status. So let's close this one. So I close that Excel file and will try to execute the same thing again. So and you can see this message user had added successfully. I will go back to this API data and you can see this data has been added. So now the same thing I will kept and I will change this to number 7. So whatever the stuff is same thing. So again I hit this option, so it got added. So let's go back to and check this one. So you can see this data has been added. So like this we can add it with the help of Postman. The same thing how we can add do with UiPath other tools as well, we'll see. So first we'll go back to the UiPath Studio. So already I have designed the same thing, HTTP request, how we are using this get method. No? The same way we have this HTTP request. So we can get I mean we can just change this method as the post and the server URL is be the same and I will drag this activity first of all, HTTP request. So I drag it the activity. So here I make this as a post and here you can, this request body type is, you can just make it as the text. So once you apply this one, so you can select this application JSON and after this downside we have update this data, what type of data you are posting there. So the same data I have updated here. Let me go and open this. So this is a thing I have added and this is a format which having accepting this format. So here I make it as a user 3, so let it be. And the UTF it's encoded, text encoded UTF-8, you can keep it, so it's working fine. So let just delete this one. So I have deleted that and now we'll try to execute this query. Let me execute. So step into and again step into and I will give this HTTP request. So I want to see what is the status of this request. So when I hit this one, so you can see this it status hold has been okay and text message user had been added successfully. So now I will go back to this one and I will open this again and you can see this the data has been added. So there I given the stuff as 3. So let's go back to your part and you can see this it has a 3 and whatever the other stuff is given the same thing has been added here. So this is a way how we can add it and next tutorial we'll try to do I have some input data, thus all the data should add like 3 or 4 line data, so we'll try to do that as well. So now we'll go back to the automation anyway. So for automation, I mean, when I open this one, you can see this other stuff has been added here. So when go to automation anywhere, the same method I use this post method. So just I change from get to post, and once I post this, I mean change this post now, automatically we need to update this URL. So once you update this URL and downside, this is no authentication. Still we are using open source like a public key. So and we can see this what is the content type of this one. So as per your stuff, you can select this. Format. So right now I'm using this JSON application, and this is my stuff data. So I want to update this data. So and response, you can make it this UI dict. So you can put that in message box and check what's the data is getting there. So let me drag and drop this, and okay, we'll check there what data is coming there. So dict, we don't know what type of data is coming here. We'll check in immediate panel how we are checking the debugging mode point. So there we can check that at a what variable thing we'll check there. So let it run. So step into okay user API, try again. 500 and internal server. Let me check. Okay, it got stopped. So I need to go and activate that API again. So I will run this one more time. So some explicit reasons the server has been stopped. So now we'll go back to there and we'll try to execute it. First we'll check whether it's working fine or not. So it's working fine, and I will check the status as well. Yeah, it's working fine. So now I will go back to this run. So let me run. Okay, still HTTP request. Okay, this is working fine. Okay, we'll see what is this error here getting. Okay, this is correct only. And the post API accepts. Yeah, all good. Let go back to UiPath and we'll try with this whether this also getting same issue or some other issue. So let me check this for the key demo. Okay, data has been added successfully. So the issue with here only, let me fix this one. So let me run one more time and we'll check what is the issue here. So user text, users, everything is correct only. 500 internal server could not process URL users. Let me refresh the page first. So earlier I tried, it was working fine. I don't know suddenly what happened. I think it will work. Maybe some issue, we don't know. Let me run one more time. So 500 internal server error, but internal server error at line 1. Okay, let me check this one. Okay, all good, only this stuff. Okay, we'll go back to Power Automate and we'll check that last. So in Power Automate, we have this invoke web services now. So the same thing I updated and I taken this method as the post and acceptance application or JSON, and the same thing here. So and we have this request body. So this is the body which we need to do. And apart from this, go to advanced, and if anything is encoded, I have one option. So while I am doing that, I face that issue because of that it's not updating properly. So what is that? So encode. So encode request body, if it is in enable, it won't post. So if it should be the disable only, then only it will work. So now we'll run that first line and we'll see how it's executed. So here what data I given, I mean it got executed. I'm stopping this one. We'll see what type of data I given. So here the number is 773, and let's go back to my API data And when I see this, okay, maybe the Excel file has an open status due to that it's not working. So let me close that and will be execute one more time. Okay, it got executed and you can see this. Let me open this and you can see this one 773 data has been updated. So I think for automation anywhere, it might be issue with the Excel file has been open status. Okay, so this is the way how we can do, and I will show you this one more step. Let me stop. For example, if I go to this advanced and if I enable this encode, so bot will work, but data will hold post. So when I see open this API data, so data has been not posted. This is already existed posted one. So if I run again 773, it will post one more time. So let me stop this and go back to this and go to advances and change the encoder text body and save it. So now I'm running again the same thing with a small modification. So now I will go back to this and you can see these two datas are available downside. So because of that only it's not posting. So maybe for automation anywhere also the issue with this application. Let me stop this bot. So let me stop and let me check for UiPath. Okay, UiPath already stopped. Okay, now we'll back to this automation anywhere again. So we'll try to execute this one. So maybe previous that application has been Excel is open status. Maybe that only it's not working. Let's try. Okay, it got posted. So because of that, there is a issue here. So and here, what type of data I posted? So I will just change to 700 number 777. Okay, let's run one more time and we'll see whether data is updating or not. So here my Excel file is nothing but as a my server, main hosted server. So we need to think like that and we need to post the data. So now it has a 777 number. Let's go back to here and the data is available 777. So this is working. So now next we'll move to the SAP BPA. So let me log in this one. So these and all clouds, so that's why it's logging off automatically. So here I used one, I group it, so and I called as API method. So here I'm using the directly custom script. So in this is custom script, I use this same thing and method only. I change this post and I have this body JSON string file and I use this. This is the data I want to update. So here I will change this again to I will change this one to name tech access and I will change this as just I change this stuff and this entire my data is storing into this test API variable. That's same thing, just I'm calling this API. That's it. Apart from nothing I'm doing anything, and this final one is not required. You can delete it. So let me run this one and we'll see how it will works. So just click on that. So if you open for long time, uh, I mean, uh, this app is open for long time, so that's why it's got error. And let me check my API as well. So whether it's running or shut down. Okay, it is also working fine. Okay, then the issue with this one only. Let me check what is this. Okay, custom script. Oh, everything is good only. Will run. Okay, this Excel file. Yeah, we need to close this Excel file. So make sure that the Excel file should be in closed status, then only it will work because it's updating some data into that particular Excel file. So that's why. So, and you can see this, the status is object message user added successfully. So let's check what data I given here. So here 777 and tech assets. So let's go back to this API data and we can check this data. So tech assets, let me elaborate. So fit to column and you can see this tech as this is my stuff and this is the way how we can add the data with the help of SAP BPA tool. And now we'll go back to the VBA. Let's go back to this VBA API and I will go to the code module. So already I have designed this mode as method as post. So here this is my JSON data. So this is the what I want to push the data, and this is a URL. All the stuff is the same. So just I hope I change it just a small thing. That's it. And this is the HTTP headers content. This is application. This is standard. So if you have multiple different headers, that time you need to be changes and HTTP dot send. So this JSON data I'm sending to that API, and response I'm capturing this response here. So and we can see this response here. So let me run this. So it has posted, and when I go this response, and we can see this message, user added successfully. Here my data is number 3. So I will go back to that Excel file, and you can check here as well. For example, if you go and refresh, so the last data is updated as this A3 and mail. So if I run one more time, for example, I will just stop, and if I run again, it got updated one more time. So right now this is the data, so it got one more line, it will be there. So downside. So this is a way how we can add with the help of VBA code. And finally we go back to this Python one. So let's go back to this, and yeah, so this is the one URL, the same thing we did, and this is the headers. These are the standard headers as of now. So if you have a barrier token, that time you can use that barrier token or maybe credentials like username, password. Those are will check later. And now this is a JSON data which I am targeting to post this data. So and I will give this as ABC. So 3 ABC data I want to post it, and the rest of the thing available is the same thing. So just shift plus enter. So this right now I'm using in the Jupyter one. So just shift plus enter, it will run that. What is this 3 ABC? Okay, this should be in double quotes because it's taking as digits. So that's why I need to change this. Shift plus enter, and the data has been updated to there. And I will go back to this thing, and I will check this. You can see this, the data, I mean the user ID is 3ABC, which has updated. So if I go and run one more time, this is make it as 4ABC, and I will back to here and refresh the data, and you can see this 4ABC. Okay, now we'll go back to this postman and we'll check whether all the stuff is get or not. So I will go and run this because we need to check here as well, no? So this is the data which I got. So last is the 4ABC. So whatever the data is there now, so in our server, the entire data is it has been fixed. So you can see this in the format of data table, in the format of table. So this is a way how we can add a single data to the APIs with the help of post method. So next tutorial, I mean next video, we'll try to explore how we can add the data from the Excel file. We can read the data from Excel file and post either maybe 10 or 20 line items. We can post all together at once. So still, if you not like the video, or try to like that video and subscribe to Techie Stack. Yeah, thank you.